Hello and welcome to the August 30 class, the Lowrey class, or keyboard, whatever you happen to have. And this week we are working with page 159, and that is the rainbow connection. And you probably remember the Muppet Show, either with yourself or probably not yourself, but with your kids or grandkids. And yeah, back in the 70s. So nice song. It's in 3/4 time, and basically we're going to go I think 85 to 90. You can go a little bit faster than that if you want, but that probably would be, for most people, would be pretty good. And of course it's 3/4 time, so that means we have to use what? Yes, a waltz. A waltz, yeah. And I selected the easy waltz. I thought it sounded very good. This is a very easy setup too. And that's under waltz, of course. And then we're going to go to the normal. It's on. So it's on normal. And we're going to go to number 4. It's the easy setup on this one. And the AOC strings seem really good. And of course, that's a 0 setup. This one, it's hard to see the lights on this, but I got to take 8 off. Now it's on 0. And if we press number 4, yeah, we see it's on chord strings. Okay, that's very nice. Oh wow, that's way too fast. Let's bring it down to about 90. Right there. And that's an automatic setup, and the AOC on chord is on. It's all set up for you. The only thing that I would do when we do waltzes, there's a lot of boom, chuck, chuck, boom, chuck, chuck. The only thing I would do is take some of the orchestra plus down, take some of the bass, and the drum is kind of obnoxious. So there's a lot of boom, chuck, chuck, so I try to get that out of by taking drums down, taking the orchestra plus down. You take that down a little bit, the lower, definitely the bass. That sounds better. Might be down a little bit too much. You don't want to take it down to where you can't hear the. So just adjust it to where you can play with it. That's very beautiful, just the way it is. Okay. I'd use intro 1. It's nice. It's a nice intro. Ready, play. Okay. Yeah, that's very easy. And also at the end, I would use an ending 1. Sounds very good. The other preset that we could use for this, if you want something different, I went to the theater settings and chose number 1, which is, go to 4, see what it is. It's called Pretty Pipes. Yeah, that sounds. On that one, you have to turn down the lower a little bit more, bass down a little bit more, because it's a softer background. Okay, so you gotta take the drums, maybe orchestra, plus down, and you got, it's very pretty organ. So on that one, you have to take the bass down, orchestra plus down a little bit more than you did in the drums with the strings, and you don't get as much as that boom chuck. Typically, this is a thing with keyboards, organs. They're so boom chuck chuck, and Lowrey does have a couple of them that aren't, but not this particular one. All right, and yeah, the other thing that we can do is my wife mentioned to me, she said, well, the Rainbow Connection. She reminded me of when dogs, or pets cross over the Rainbow Bridge. And we all know that about that if you've owned pets. And yeah, we felt like we were crossing over the Rainbow Bridge with them. And maybe hope so. But very hard thing, but to make it ethereal sounding, okay? So I thought, okay, under soft and easy here, let's go here. Under soft and easy, there is called Floating Away. And now, even though this song is 3/4, Floating Away is, there's not a real beat to it that you can stay with, okay? It's just kind of like you're in outer space. And here's what the ending or intro sounds like, intro 1. And we want to go to the normal setting again. And when we go to the normal setting, what happens when we're on preset 1 and 2, it takes off our Orchestra Plus. So when we go to that number 1 setting, we have to turn the Orchestra Plus back on, which gives us a lot more fluff. And when you're playing with the 4/4 time, and it's a 3/4 song, but you can't really hear a beat here, so just kind of play it like the song sounds, and you can hold some notes out longer than normal, or just play, start. And you gotta, I forgot to mention, you gotta take down the Orchestra Plus a little bit, yeah, maybe even a little bit more. Let's see. It can go up just a little bit. So anyway, that's kind of a nice offset, and I'd keep it right at 90 or 85. And like I said, there's really no beat to that, so you can just sit down and play it and sound very ethereal, outer spacey. And I thought that was a good suggestion by my wife. And that's one preset that or rhythm that people say, what do I do with this thing? Well, this is what we do with it. It's not to have a heavy beat or a beat that you really stay along with. And it's kind of the outer spacey type beat. So anyway, I think that's what we'll do for this song. And yeah, it's a beautiful song. It played either way, and we'll go from there. So be sure to check out the playing video, and we'll go through the whole works. But that's pretty much the setup, and it's a very easy setup for both rhythms at that point. So enjoy, and we'll see you on the video.